Well, light is returning, and I don't know what's worse, being chased by skeletons, zombies, and creepers, or dealing with the fucking farm animals. Anyway, I have set up 3 different cubes in my time alone with the animals. Preparing. Anyway, first up is gold ore. We've already done redstone, and which I should also mention, for every block that... Hello, merchant from Resident Evil 4. For every block you break, you get 4 dust. And I did 3 by 3 by 3. That'd be 27. No, that's not right. Alright, my math skills suck ass, sorry. Anyway, we are first going to blow up the gold one. So, done. Smack, block. Alright, we have some damage here. Alright, so next I'm going to move on to not another gold block. I'm going to move on to iron ore. And some more damage. Oh yeah, coal, I forgot complete. Oh well, we'll do it after this test. This is gravel. Now, gravel, sand, and actually TNT, once it's lit, react to gravity. To show you this, sorry, I just remembered this. I'm going to stick TNT right here. And another interesting property about TNT. Anyway, when you smack this, it will fall into this pool of water. Another interesting thing is, when TNT falls in water, the explosion happens, you still take damage, but just watch. See, I still took damage, but there was no damage to the surrounding area. But if I do it on the opposite side, you can see that it has a much larger effect. Now this test is twofold. 1, it'll show you what happens to the block here, and 2, it will show you the damage to the sand surrounding it on these gold blocks. And I made this too high right here, because once I activate this turns it's basically you can go through it. If I wanted to, I could place TNT down, smack it, and I could run right through it. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as I smack this one is going to drop down. Okay, let's take a look. You can notice that all the sand pieces I had on these gold blocks are now gone. Not only that, but the 2 torches I had laid here were blown away as well. Now this also applies to sand too, as you saw here. Even though I didn't do a 3 by 3 block, I just placed it level on this plane right here, just a few blocks in, and you saw the damage it did. Gravel, dirt, yes, even dirt, which I will show you real quick. I'm going to place it right here and light it. Look at that. Dirt, gravel, and sand are hugely affected. Here, I'll even dig too deep for you to show you the tunnel. Now, as you can see there, it does not stick to the uniform 3 by 3 with dirt. No, it blew a huge ass hole through dirt, showing that dirt, sand, and gravel are, I guess you could say, even softer than, the woods. Now, I have not tested this on leaves yet, which I'm going to right now. And as you can see, it blows the hell out of them. Alrighty. Now, I will go ahead and do the quick test on coal. Take me just a second to build. which I'm sure will probably be the ore blocks have probably the same strength as the other ore blocks, but as you saw in the case of the logs and the planks, I was surprised at least. Alright, there's TNT. Smack. Ah, shit. Okay, good news is all of our torches are still standing. Bad news is I forgot I need sand to see if there's any damage. Yeah, for brain fart. I should be a Let's Player. Anyway. Here we go again. Yep. Still damaged, so... the only way that I got these ore blocks into my inventory was by hacking them in there to create this tutorial. So, you usually won't be getting ore blocks to put out. So now, we are going to move on to cloth. Cloth can be made from the wool from sheep and is highly flammable. So if you light it on fire, it will burn, and it is not affected by gravity. It is also used to make paintings, and I think that's the only current use for it. Alright, so place that there. Smack. Place. Okay. Well. Note to self, never build any structure out of wool. Glass. Now glass is made by superheating sand. That is by placing sand in the furnace, and you know the furnace uses coal to burn things or smelt them. So you place sand in the furnace, place coal in there, and then it makes glass. I would almost say that protected more than cloth. But just to test it, be right back. Okay, back. To test it, here we go. Damn you! Okay, no, it did the same amount of damage, and I couldn't seal it in time. Sometimes that happens when you smack the TNT. It's occupying 2 blocks, so you can't place a block over it for some reason. Alright, then second is the half steps. Half steps look like this. Now, normally you can make steps. Well, hell, I've got the wood. Why don't I just make a workbench to show you? There's a workbench. To make half steps, you take cobblestone and place 3 like that. And boom, you got half steps. Or steps, as some people call them. And steps, you know, normally are only 1 high, and they allow you to, you know, instead of having to jump, you can just walk over them. Place another one on top, you can no longer walk over them, and they act as a block in themselves. I mean, you know, I can walk up them and stuff like that. Now, I honestly expect the same reaction as with stone. But once again, it may surprise me, because, to be honest, I was surprised as hell by the, that logs were weaker than planks, because, I don't know, it just didn't make sense to me in the beginning. But anyway, so we place it, and another note to make, if you place down a half step, but there's something above it, say, let me make 3 more real quick. Let's say I have a half step. Damn it. 1 here, and I place, screw you. 1 there. 1 second. Okay, quickly before it gets dark, I cannot place another half step here. I can place one on top, but the moment I try to, it smacks down to make an even step, so don't do that. Well, it's getting dark, I'm gonna blow it. And sure enough, no damage. So, I actually laid down some wool, but there is no damage, and that makes me happy. So, that was a slight rundown of TNT and how TNT affects various terrain, and next video I will show you some practical applications. See you guys later.